bit. And here we are, the last lap of the year. Hopefully this video gets published also on the same day, namely Sunday the 17th, the last day that the Nürburgring is open for public in 2024. Now worry not, I have enough content for probably middle of next year, so you're still gonna have daily videos of me driving all kinds of cool cars, having different kinds of adventures, and a lot more of Nürburgring content to follow. But traditionally wise, we need to do the last lap and talk about how the year went. So I'm about to hop in Track Speed's GT4 RS because I do not have a car myself yet, but we have a lot of cars for next year actually, yes. Before we're gonna do that, quick reminder, we released our Nürburgring official licensed Christmas sweaters in two versions, merino wool and the normal traditional cotton wool that features Nürburgring, that features also Vulcan Alpha with the spoilers. We have also the Nürburgring 360 book that has all the ins and outs and all the information about your favorite racetrack that I have helped to co-write. So go to 360 Roadbook's website, use Misha24 code for 15% off, and that's all there is to it. And now let's hop in the car and do a lap. You saw Maggie sitting in the car, but this will be a private lap with me and her. Then I will leave her in the car park probably, and we'll go for another a bit fast-paced lap. Maggie and I just did a lap. She's over there with Raquel. So, and now, bye. And now I'm swapping Maggie for Vika.
Only for the
lap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Finally, we do a lap together in a good car.
yeah, definitely. Well, we'll do
a good track car.
Yeah, we'll do an easy lap first because I want to talk more about like how the year was and everything, and then later we can see if we can do a bit faster lap because this car is very loud. And the essence of this lap is, oh, I totally forgot this situation here.
And I was like, okay, Misha, maybe you can do this.
I did track day on Monday, and that's where... How? Did I really manage to... I managed to stall an automatic gearbox PDK GT4 RS.
This is possible.
I don't know, I guess, well, a lot of things are possible with me.
What the fuck?
I want to talk more about how the year was. For me, you can also maybe say a couple of things, because even though you were not like a big part of my main channel, but behind the scenes we've been working a lot on cool stuff together. We'll be definitely doing a lot more stuff together for next year. And yeah, so first of all, I want to also ask all the people in the comments, how was year for you? Have you been driving the ring? Have you been trying to get to the ring? Maybe you had an incident like I had, maybe more than one like I had, maybe more than 50 like she had.
What the f? No! Only 14.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the laps from Misha on YouTube?
Or from Vika on TikTok or Snapchat or YouTube as well? Overall, I think it was quite a good season. Definitely for me. Yeah, of course I had the very scary crash with the M4, but overall it was really not that bad. Like everything considered, it was for me one of the busiest years. I have done now, I need to check the actual numbers, but I think it was like close to 500 cars that I've driven, cars and laps. Laps should be close to 1,000 because I didn't count the racing, I didn't count the track days or the taxi laps, and it was amazing. Speaking of the taxi laps, everyone, thank you who joined us on the taxi lap program. We had 4 great track days. Next year probably more, probably with faster car because of some mods, but it was amazing. I think we've done 100 taxi laps alone because we were averaging out on 25 laps, and it was fantastic. Racing was also very good. Massive thank you to Bilstein, Black Falcon, Ravenol, Pagit, and Falcon Tires for offering us with the opportunity to race. This is also actually a very good talking point because from this year on the system was kind of operational. It was fully operational, but it's still being learned how to operate because it's AI based. So to make sure that everything is working properly. This was a testing year, and I think it was quite a good one. You have yellow flags, you have also warnings for rain when it's dry and all of a sudden starts raining, and I'm sure it's going to prevent lots of incidents, and hopefully also even worse than just like simple crashes, because that's what it is. It's important to keep this place safe so everyone can enjoy this track as long as possible, so no one is going to say like, oh, this track is dangerous, you need to close it, you need to protect people from themselves. Well, it's not the speed that kills, it's suddenly becoming stationary that can be an issue. But probably just a technical defect.
Yeah, no crash.
So nothing crazy. No, so I'm looking forward that next year this system will be fully operational. As I'm going in here, I'm seeing some race tracker photographers. Massive thank you to racetracker.de for all the photographers that are working for Racetracker and essentially the Nürburgring, standing there in these cold, freezing, cold and wet conditions, taking pictures of us essentially having fun, and then having the pictures uploaded the same night, same evening. This is unheard of. I believe definitely those guys are the best like media people when it comes to like automotive media out there in the world in general. Also, I had last year and this year a couple of times where I had to work together with the manufacturer, helping out with some Nürburgring lap times and etc. official stuff. And whereas traditionally wise manufacturer would involve some media agency and take some photographers, there are people out there who are doing a good job, but whenever manufacturer approaches me, I said, okay, I got them, and I reach out to the local guys, because there is no one better knowing how to take the angle of a car on track than these guys out there, and fast and quick and fantastic quality as well. So massive shout out to everyone out there. So, and if you need your pictures, go to racetracker.de. They're actually forever and always, so you can sometimes even buy pictures from a couple of years ago. It's really, really cool. Now, we're going into Vauxhall, the section that has been repaved this year. What's your impression of it?
On wet, the Vauxhall is now very good.
Yes.
Because the grip is good. But the Vauxhall curb, the exit curb, is so bad. I hate it.
Yes.
I absolutely hate it, and I hope in winter time they will change it.
Because for me, so with my crash here, the brakes didn't react, and I knew if I go on the curb, I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna end up in the woods. So I had to be here, and I understeered, hit the curb here, and went straight into that barrier. So if there was old situation, I probably could have saved the car. And there are plenty of cases like that, not just me alone. When you look at other crashes or the what's it called, the racing crashes as well that are allowed to be published, that curb is really messing things up for a lot of people. So hopefully it will be changed. It's really a safety issue, I would say. Of course, it's making things more technical and exciting, but there is like no benefit to it whatsoever. Yeah, that's when it comes to Vauxhall. What else should we talk about? Cars. I mean, I don't have a car myself, but I have bought a car today to build. I was intending to buy a second car today to build, but that car didn't make it to the Nürburgring, and I will be ordering one more car next week and maybe something more as well. So what I want to say is I really will be finally starting building the cars, because I have not only the financial means behind it, but I have also private interests to show what our company Vulcan Alpha can do with those cars, and we have also the cool team behind it to help it work, and great partners as well. So there's going to be some car builds not only for the Nürburgring, which is I think is pretty cool, because end of last year I said I love the track, it's the best track in the world, but I also want to do more outside of the ring. And this year I had various trips to UK, to Australia, I'll be leaving next week to Mauritius, then to Dubai, and many other countries. And this is what I want to do also more for coming year. Broaden the horizons, meet the people who cannot make the trip on a short notice or on a short term to the Nürburgring to meet me, just talk cars, experience the coaches from around the world, and also race cars on other tracks like I did in Australia. But in this case we'll be doing more stuff on time attack, maybe hill climb, maybe rally. Nothing is set in stone yet, but I would really love to do that. Well, enough about me. What's your plan for next year?
I don't have a plan.
You just want to do laps and have fun.
Yeah. Maybe I will do again a race season.
Okay.
RCN and maybe NLS.
Okay.
But at the moment, it's not
fixed. Yeah.
fixed. But I'm happy today because I drove 17 laps today.
Already in one day.
Yeah, without a break.
Without a failure. Yeah. Okay.
And now I reached 400 laps for this year.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
a good achievement. That's
So
amazing.
now, when I fly to my holiday, I'm finished. So
Nice.
if something happened, I'm dying happy because I did 400 laps.
All right, you're a simple girl. Very simple. Just do 400 laps a year, but then you're happy. So for everyone out there who
I don't
wants-
need a new bag or I don't know.
No.
I need 400 laps.
Make sure
in
she
my
can do
car.
400 laps in her own car, or even ideally maybe even faster car, and all good. I'm happy. Those are good priorities. I think I have kind of the same situation myself as well. So no.
Okay, the car's very loud.
It is. That's why I'm going slow, so because otherwise you cannot talk. So
I like it.
it is. Yeah. So we'll do a bit faster lap, the second one, because the tires are super cold. There's like no grip whatsoever.
What tires are on the car?
PS4S. So I've been told.
But the tires are not that bad for a race.
No, they're good, but it's cold. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Martin, Photos.de, the carousel man. Yeah, one thing I didn't mention is the other reconstructions, but I think we'll talk about them towards the end of the lap because that involves the new exits that everyone's been waiting and looking forward to. Regarding racing plans in general for me next year, as of now, like I said, everything is still fixed. I assume so. We haven't confirmed anything yet, but we had great fun with Bilstein, and hopefully next year we'll be able to show what our team can do potentially in the proper 24-hour race, or at least something more than 7.5. I'll be butthurt throughout my whole life about that race, and yeah, hopefully next year we will rectify all the problems. Small Whipman challenge, tiny bit one. Yeah. So yeah, as we're going into Eschbach-Brunchen, of course, YouTube corner. I think I also want to give a big shout out to Nathan from Stateside Supercars and Nick from Auto Addiction, the two leading YouTube channels on the Nürburgring when it comes to the outside car content, who are also there throughout the whole season, making videos of everyone doing cool stuff, crazy stuff, drifting stuff, etc.
Also, thanks from me for the videos, guys.
Yeah, it's really cool. And yeah, also very nice to see many more aspiring content creators who come here and try to do a lap of the ring or try to make videos. It's very nice to see this place becoming more popular. I'm sure lots of locals don't like that fact, but hey, book a track day, then it's not a problem. As long as this place can be alive and everyone can do laps and we can support the local businesses, then this place can exist and flourish. And in the long run, that's very important because yeah, we've seen in the past that it can lead to some issues. But anyway, let's not talk about the bad things, talk about some good things. In this case, driving the track. Yeah, also big thank you for everyone who's been following the channels. We went yesterday, I hit 1.6 million on YouTube.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. I started this year with 1.2, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Only 400,000 subscribers in compared to last year, but still very good. Instagram also very good. Everything in general, it's good to see people still being excited for the ring content, but I really want to bring more diversity on the channels, and I'm sure we'll be able to do it on this track, on other tracks, etc. So yeah, this is the end of the lap. Ahead of us, I think, is David McMahon with the green Swift. I think so. Could be, unless he sold it to someone. And yeah, very much looking forward to see the renovations for the new exit. The new exit. That's going to be very nice.
But it would be better if they open also Brightshide.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to happen. Very good drifting with the M240 behind us. Just loss of traction, not drifting. Intentional driftings are not allowed, of course. So yeah, now we're gonna go for a bit more loud lap. And until the outro, the actual end of this video, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you once again for the support of the channels. To you for the also support of the channel and bringing a bit of weirdness in my life and the whole team, and also our channel, and helping also Maggie to find a friend in form of a car girl, and taking her on the lap because she is really scared of driving with me. We did a very slow lap now, and that was okay.
And now we need to do a fast lap, because I always drive slow laps with you, because you're normally slow as fuck. But
yes,
maybe you can show me something.
It's not gonna be fast because today is like 3 or 2 degrees, so it's very cold. We haven't worn out the tires.
But I'm also thankful to meet you and Maggie this year, and hopefully we have a lot of years together.
Definitely. Say again. There's like no grip whatsoever.
The sound is so nice.
Yes. This car is because it's mid-engined. It doesn't warm up the rear tires as much as a 992 would do. So on the track there you had at least grip on the rear. This one not that much. It's really like wants to bite you, and when it goes as a mid-engine car, there's very little corrections you can do.
But you have everything on, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Constantly sliding away, even like on these sections. It may look slow, but it's super scary.
plates on the dry line.
I hate it.
Yeah.
So if you want and you have time after this lap, you can go for another E36 lap with me,
Sounds good.
but without cameras.
Yeah. Because there may or may not something happen that we cannot publish. Well, that live life. And as long as there is no evidence, you remain, what's it called? Not guilty unless proven guilty. Innocent, that's the thing. Woo! You don't see it on camera, but the back end is just like, it's so loose. Sketch. Super sketch.
And if you want, you can do another lap with the E36.
No, 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 no.
No!
No. Woohoo!
Do you think I'm the relaxed passenger, princess? I can ask Track 340 Kevin,
Yeah.
because the girls made videos.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they can send it to Kevin.
Sure. Is that a Maserati? Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Bruv. GT420. 420 blazing.
I think after this lap I have tinnitus.
Yes.
But I like it.
There's a bit of a
Sideways in the carousel.
trying to keep the revs high, although it's counterproductive because then you have less grip because there's too much torque on the engine, on the wheels. Well, at least then it's interesting for people to listen. Otherwise it's too boring.
So you can see how many wie viel Temperatur die Reifen haben?
No,
No. How much temperature?
only on the on, this means it's very slippery.
Yes.
Massive thank you to all the marshals who are there as well for us throughout the year.
Yeah, and all Sträsis.
Yep. Final ref.
Oh my god, that's crazy!
For the end of the year.
Thanks, Misha.
Thank you.
Big thanks for this lap.
Everyone, once again, thank you everyone who's been following our social media channels, who's been doing laps with all the renter companies or their own laps with here, visited the ring, the track,
Go to the restaurants.
all the support, done ring taxi laps, who has, well, all the personnel from the Nürburgring, whether it's the marshals or the security personnel or administration. What? Is there a...
There.
Is there a spot? Oh, okay. Well, there's also a spot. We can also go. Oh, there's also a spot. So many spots. The end of last year. Everyone, thank you for a fantastic end of the year. It was really one of the best years of the season. Of my life.
Your
Best
life,
season
yeah.
of my life. Yeah. It was very, very cool, and I cannot wait to see what 2025 will bring us. Hopefully many more laps, many more lap records, of course, exciting cars. So many, by the way, new GR Yaris's that we see here. I may have bought one myself as well.
But for me, it was also the best season in my life.
I'm happy to hear that. It's yeah,
I meet a lot of nice people and did so many laps.
It was very,
And
very cool.
No crash.
Lying, lying, lying. Tire wall, horn
And this is not a crash.
Hatsuma. It's just a wall tap, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
It
alright.
was just a roll tap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, nice. Okay. Yeah. Well, thanks a lot and see you next year. Woo!
See you.